Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, my long play over here on more sezrawrr, where, well, today, it's winter. Winter is officially hit. I'm just gonna spoil it for you right now. Snow is all over the ground, and look, it's not my favorite time of year, but that's okay. I'm gonna make the best of my least favorite season. So with that being said, there's actually a few things that I need to catch you up on before we jump into today's episode, some things that you missed. So here's what you missed on Sezurbia between last episode and this episode. So we begin on Thursday night. We're here with Miss Isabel, who says, "Good evening, everyone." Right now on Sezurbia, it's 9:28 p.m. on Thursday, June 11th, 2026. I don't have any big news to share with you all today, but I would like to touch on one seasonal topic. Oof, another one of those days that chills you right to the core. Which means it's also a perfect day to go outside and play in the snow. If you do venture out into the cold, check the ground for snowballs and give them a little push, keep rolling them up, and once they get big enough, you can stick two together to make a snowboy. We've got to make a lot of snowboys, my friends. So yes, we're going to be doing that today. I hope to see a whole parade of snowboys on my morning walks eventually. Very nice. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. We do have to make snowboys for Nook Miles. That's why I said we need to make a lot of them. So when I walked outside my house, there it is. There's the snow on the ground all over my house, all over everything. It happened overnight. It was crazy. That's fine. All good. I just have some plans, that's all. So the first plan was actually going and making my first snowboy of the season. And look, it's a fine art. It's very finicky and very tricky. So I wasn't expecting to actually make a perfect snowboy first time round. I was just trying to get back into the rhythm of making snowboys because I think you've got to make 20 total, and I think we've made 3. So I need to make a lot more snowboys. So while checking the height and stuff, I decided to go with that. And it said, oh, so close. So I didn't make it perfect, but that's okay. My head should be a little better matched to my body. But I shouldn't be so picky. I mean, you did bring me to life. And that was super cool of you. I'll just work on polishing up my looks whenever I get a chance. So you're not a perfect snowboy, but that's okay because that's all I had for Thursday. So on Friday night, CJ was here. Isabel just didn't tell me that CJ was here, which is why we didn't check in with Isabel. But hey, here's CJ and I got lots of fish to sell to CJ. So he did give me a challenge to do before I was able to sell him fish though. He said, today I want to see those small fry catching skills. Reel in 3 in a row, all horse mackerel-ish or so in size. I can do that, my guy. As long as it's small, it'll count. So if you spot a crawfish or frog out there, bring it aboard. Yuck. So the first thing that I caught was a pond smelt. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. That's number 1 on your small fry catching streak. Keep it up and go for 3 in a row. The second fish that I caught was a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. That's small fry number 2. Keep it up and go for 3 in a row. And the third fish that I caught for this one was a horse mackerel. Of course, mackerel. That's small fry number 3, which means you just completed the challenge. Go tell CJ. Fantastic. Now, before I went to go and tell CJ, though, I did fill my pockets up. I had 263 fish to sell to him today. So we're getting started with that. So the first pocketful that I had to sell to CJ had some bitterlings and some crucian carps. We're starting with the more common fish, so we're not going to have the super expensive ones at the minute. But we're starting with this pocketful first. So then CJ said altogether that'll be 27,180 bells, and I took that deal absolutely. The second pocketful had the rest of my crucian carps, had some daces and also just some normal carp as well. So again, some more really common fish. He said altogether that'll be 11,400 bells, and I took that deal once again. The next pocketful I had was the rest of my carps and some freshwater gobies, some yellow perches, a couple of koi, and the beginning of my black basses. I had so many black bass to sell. It was crazy. Anyway, he said it'll be 25,650 bells for that pocketful. Fantastic. Here I have a pocketful of just 30 black bass. So that's totally fine. Like I said, I caught so many black bass and I had so many to sell to him. Anyway, he said for that pocketful, that'll be 18,000 bells even. Fantastic. So the next pocketful I had was another 30 black bass. So we already know that that pocketful of 30 black bass is going to be 18,000 bells. And I once again did take the deal for that. Thank you, CJ. So the next pocket I had was the rest of my black bass and the pond smelts that I caught as well, because I caught a few pond smelts. We're still in the common river fish. So let's see how much this pocket comes to. to 18,000 bells even. Once again, oh my goodness, very good. Thank you so much, CJ. So in the next pocket full, we're starting to get into some ocean fish. The rest of my pond smelts here though, and then we've got some sea bass, we've got some red snapper, we've got some horse mackerels, a seahorse, a blowfish, a couple dabs. He said 47,025 bells for that pocket full. Fantastic. So then the next pocket full had some olive flounders, some football fish because they're now in season, available to be caught, and some of the pikes. So we're starting to get into the more expensive fish now. Very, very good. So he said that'll be 76,950 bells. Fantastic. And the last pocket full that I had my most expensive fish. The rest of my pikes, we've got my surgeon, and I did catch one of the oar fish as well, randomly as well. So good. He said that'll be 245,100 bells. Amazing. Which means I made 487,305 bells selling to CJ. Thank you. So then I went and found the snowballs for this night to see, could I make a perfect snowboy tonight? We're going to find out, my friends. Like I said, it's a perfect art of just constantly comparing sizes and rolling and constantly comparing sizes and then just deciding that, well, let's just freaking go for it, right, and hope for the best and keep our fingers freaking crossed. Look, you can like measure it up to like your person's ears and stuff. I don't do that. Anyway, your perfect snowboy is here. Fantastic. It's not braggy if it's true, and it's only true because of you. Just point me in the direction of the nearest snow museum and I'll be on my way, because that's where I belong. Or I can stick around here and show the locals what a flawless snow creation looks like. Even I can't play it cool here. I'm practically melting with appreciation for you and your snow skills. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snowcrafter. Let's see, I know I'll show you how to make a frozen arch. Check out your Nook phone. I will, thank you. And take a large snowflake too, it's required to craft the item. I put your thank you gift among your belongings. Now go on and create an item that will remind you of me. I was built cool and that's all because of you, bud. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that on my second one, I was able to make a perfect snowboy. So good. So that's all that I had for Friday night. We are now coming in for Saturday night. So here we are with Miss Isabel, who says, good evening, everyone. Right now in Sezurbia, it's 9:35 p.m. on Saturday, June 13th, 2026. Now for today's announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. This is not what she normally says on a Saturday. Anyway, it's fine. Go meet our guest in person and find out more about them. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. That's totally fine. So I immediately made my way over to the campsite to see who we're going to have. Am I going to be putting down the last plot of land today so that I can accommodate this person in the campsite? Let's find out. Oh boy, it's Vladimir. Okay, no worries, Vladimir. Hi, howdy. I'm just staking a claim for a bit, enjoying the camping life. Be seeing you around, and yet he didn't even seem remotely interested in living here, so I just said, bye. See you later, adios. Have fun, I suppose. So then I found my next two snowballs on this day. I am taking you on the journey of me making snowboys, okay? So I was measuring again, and you know, the pressure was on this time because I made a perfect one yesterday. And I'm like, oh my god, the pressure's on. I have to make another perfect one today, right? Because I've still got so many more that I need to make for Nook Miles, and I would need to get that finished this winter, okay? So we're getting towards the point where I decided, you know, just to the hell with it, let's just see what happens, right? Your perfect snowboy is here. 2 days in a row, so good. And he said the same things as he said to me yesterday. That's okay though, totally fine. Because today he decided to give me a frozen bed. No worries, I will never use the frozen recipes. We are literally only making the snowboys just for the Nook Miles, okay? So I can complete the Nook Miles. He did say, wow, I could be a snow model. And you? You've got the makings of a pro snow sculptor. I love that. Thank you so much. But then also it's Saturday night. So here we have KK who's performing in the plaza, and you and I, we're going to go and watch a KK show. I can't believe Isabel didn't mention it, right? Anyway, I went to go and chat to KK and he said, hey sezrawrr, if you aren't the most, glad you made it. I'm so glad I made it too. Set for me to make with the music always, my guy. Let's do it. So he said, any requests? And I went through the usual dialogue and then took my seat between Marlo and Raymond. He said, I'm tuned up and ready to roll. Who's in the mood for a little KK Moody? Well, me, because we haven't got this one yet. So very exciting. As always, I've cut out some of the song to make it a little bit shorter, left in all the best bits. So take it away, KK. Beautiful, KK. That's one of my favorite KK performances we've had so far. That was fabulous, KK. Right on, man. Why don't you give your pockets a glance? I slipped you a bit of the show. That was like unreal. Thanks for tuning your dial in my direction. So that's all we had on Saturday night. Now here we are on Sunday night. I'm coming right on in with the Snowboy, okay? So now the pressure's really on because I made 2 perfect Snowboys in a row. And I'm like, oh gosh, I need to make another perfect one, right? Because we still have so many to make, okay? So we're getting to the point where, like, I'm about to be like, let's just see what happens, right? I don't think it's gonna be good, but we'll just see. You did it! I can't believe it. You got everything right. 3 in a row, my friends. Color check, shine check, size check. You made everything about me perfect. We have a word for people like you in the snow world. Amazing. Did you get that? Amazing. Oh, I'm being hyped up by this Snowboy and I love it. Bud, I'm so happy right now. I know it's dangerous for snow folks to cry, but I don't think I can help myself. Even I can't play it cool here. I'm practically melting with appreciation for you and your snow skills. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snow crafter. Let's see. I know I'll show you how to make a frozen tree. Check out your Nook phone. And take a large snowflake too, it's required to craft the item. I put your thank you gift among your belongings, now go and craft an item that reminds you of me. Wow, I could be a snow model and you, tell me again, you've got the makings of a pro snow sculptor. I love it, very good, thank you so much. So continuing on with Sunday night, I was just checking in with all of my villagers and I went to go and visit Blue Bear. Miss Blue Bear, see what she was up to, and she's sick. A poor little thing. Look at her little face when I talked to her. She said, "Blug, I wish I had some medicine to make me feel better." So I raced home and grabbed some medicine and raced right back to Blue Bear's house. And when I gave it to her, it was actually a really funny reaction. So when I gave it to her, she said, "Oh, I have like 0 energy and I feel totes grotty." And then I said, I bought some medicine and thanks for bringing me medicine. It's kind of like a healing potion from a video game. She was like so excited. She was like immediately upright just at the thought of medicine. That just made me giggle. So when I gave her the medicine, she immediately feels better. And she says, "I'm starting to feel better, but I'm going to stay put and rest. Maybe read comics or play video games. That's a good plan, my girl." I want to thank you. So here's an Explorer shirt. You didn't have to do that, my girl. Thanks again, Peach. You are welcome, my girl. But like I said, you didn't have to do that. That's totally fine, right? If you ever get full of grotty, Peach, you just let me know. I will, thank you. Now, we are continuing on with Sunday. Raymond here wanted to have a treasure hunt right now. You and me, what do you say? What do you say? And I said, I say yes. Giddy up. I'm off to bury the treasure. Okay, Raymond, let's do this. Now, I was excited for this one because I had dug up all of the fossils on the floor, so it should be really easy to do this one. You've done this before, right? Don't need a refresher? I said, no, I'm good. All right, we got a pro treasure hunter here. Good luck. And so he put 6 minutes on the clock for me, and I was like, I can easily do this in 6 minutes. It's going to be totally fine because, like I said, I just dug up all of the fossils. Not that we need to even dig them up anymore. It's just that, like, we don't need to donate them anymore, but I'm digging them up so they don't just crowd my islands. So I'm just getting rid of them because you can actually throw fossils away in the trash. And that's what I have learnt over recent days. Anyway, so that's totally fine. Anyway, there is the star over there. So, look, it took me 27 seconds to find the treasure and dig it up, right? There we go. Thank you so much, Raymond. So I made my way over to Raymond and he said, "Ah, you found it. I was actually hoping you would all along. Thank you. All right, hand it over so I can open it up for you." And then what could it be? What could it be? Well, look at that. It's your very own drinking straw glasses. Bet you're glad you played this little game now, huh? I mean, I was anyway, but thank you, Raymond. Hey, that was fun, wasn't it? It sure was. You got to do all the searching, and I just sat here and rubbed my hands together like an evil mastermind. I can picture it. Now, we are still continuing on with Sunday night, because Nan said, can I get your help with something? Bella is always helping me out, so I bought her a present. That's very sweet of you to do, Nan. But now I feel funny just walking up to her with a gift out of the blue. I wonder if you'd mind giving it to her for me. Not at all. Of course I will. I said I don't mind at all. Thanks so much. Here, this is it. So we've got another one of this one where it's like they haven't fought. It's just I'm giving a gift even though they haven't fought, and it was very nice to see. Sunday was a super long night. I had so much happen on Sunday, by the way. We are still on Sunday night. So I went to go and give Bella the present, and she said, no way. I was just totally just thinking, I wish I could talk to Gold Star right now. That's very sweet of you, Bella. I said, delivery. Hey, what's up? Here it is. It's from Nan, and she said... What? Nan got this for me? No way. Look at her cute little eyes. I love her. What's this? Okay, I'm gonna open it. Oh my gosh, I am legit freaking out right now. I cannot believe it's a patchwork coat. I love this style. Total pop star. Should I try it on right now? And I wanted to see what it looked like, so I said try it on. Okay, I'll try it on then. Can you, like, look away for a second? Of course. And look, it's just not really my favorite, and I didn't have the heart to lie to her, so I said, Ugh, I take it that reaction means it's not something I should wear on stage. I just don't really want you to wear it ever. It's just, I don't like it for you. And so I said, I mean, well, no. And look at her face. Oh my God, forget what you saw, Gold Star. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't like it. I still have a long way to go, huh? I need to study up on a good way to wear this. No, my girl, I don't want you to wear it. I suppose Nan's being pretty clear here. Thanks for bringing it to me, Gold Star. You're so welcome. As a reward, I got you a shop uniform shirt. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. I'm really into these. I hope you adore it too, Eeks. You're so cute, Bella. Please just don't wear that jacket. Anyway, Nan said thanks for dropping that gift off for me, kids. So how'd Bella react? And I said it was a big surprise. But Bella changed out of it again? Yeah, because I didn't like it. Sorry, Nan. It's just not. No. Guess you never know how someone will react to clothes you pick out for them. I feel kind of bad about that reaction from Nan, but look, that's just the way it is. That is all I had for Sunday night. Now we are coming into Monday night, so here we are with Miss Isabel, who says good evening everyone. Right now in Sezurbia it's 9:22 p.m. on Monday, June 15th 2026. This may not count as news, but I do have a cautionary tale of sorts to share. Occasionally, residents complain that they purchased a work of art only to later realize it's, well, fake, and you guys know what that means, so I immediately made my way over to Red's ship to see what we were going to be able to get from him today. Well, if it isn't my favorite cousin, glad to have you back aboard Jolly Red's treasure trawler. Oh, store policy, I know it, you know it. We have a limit of 1 art piece per customer per day. Choose wisely. There were only 2 pieces that we don't have yet, so the first one was the basic painting. So taking a closer look at the basic painting, this one is fake if he has a full set of bangs like me, and as you can see, he does indeed have a full set of bangs. So this one is the fake painting. So we did not buy the basic painting. The second painting was the solemn painting. We've seen this one once before, so let's take a look. Now we can tell that this one is fake if the person in the back standing on the stairs is kind of looking like they're waving at us. They should have their hand on the wall, but as we can see, it kind of looks like he's waving at us. He definitely does not have his hand on the wall. So this one is also the fake one, Red. The other 2 paintings I've already got. So that means, hey, Red, nothing today. Nothing today. That being said, I think we've got 11 pieces of art left to go. So we're getting there. So then I found the snowballs and started making a snow pal. Now look, the pressure was really on because I made 3 perfect ones in a row. And I'm like, oh my God. I have to make another one because I've still got so many Snowboys to make, right? But we are getting to the point where I'm just about to say, you know, let's just see what happens, right? You did it! I can't believe it. You got everything right. Once again, I made another perfect one. Okay, look. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snowcrafter. I'll show you how to make a frozen counter. Check out your Nook phone. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. I put your thank you gift among your belongings. Now go on and craft an item that will remind you of me. Bud, I am so excited at how cool you made me. And there we go. With that being said, you guys, that's all that you missed between last episode and this episode on Sezurbia. The pressure really is on today, though, because I just made 4 perfect Snowboys in a row, and today I'm going to be doing it with you guys. So the pressure's really on. Can I make 5 perfect ones in a row? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's jump into Animal Crossing. So with that being said, now that it is winter and we have snow all over the ground, it's going to change some plans that I had for some upcoming videos. I'm going to be putting some of the decorating of the outdoor stuff on hold. I'll be chatting to you more about that in a second. Let's just find out who we've got on the island today. Do we have anyone special coming to visit? Maybe Gulliver on the beach would be really nice. We haven't seen Gulliver in a little while, so that would be pretty cool. I would love that. Let's find out. When Isabel wants to come and say hi to me, that is. Are you in there, Isabel? There you are. You are concerning me. Hello there, everyone. Hello, Miss Isabel. Right now in Sezurbia, it's 1:56 p.m. on Tuesday, June 16th, 2026. Today is also Roscoe's birthday! Oh, that's so good! How wonderful indeed. Happy birthday! Now for additional announcements. Our friend Rossetti is here today, offering his reset service. I don't need it. I don't know if I'll ever need it. That's okay. I understand he has a cheaper deal than usual, so if you need somewhere reset, reach out. That's all for today. Have a fun day out there. Well, I will, because we're going to go to a birthday party straight away. I got to find a gift for Roscoe. Oh, that's so exciting! Ah, yay! Hold on, let me just bring up my list of things so I know what I'm looking for everything. Okay, before we go to Roscoe's birthday party, we are just going to check the mail, okay? So let's do that. Oh, not many things. From Blathers, though, we have esteemed sezrawrr. In celebration of the completion of our museum's collection, I hope you'll accept this commemorative framed fossil poster. These are now available for purchase, so let me know if you'd like more. I thank you so much, Blathers. Love that. From Blue Bear, we've got what's up, Peach? The umbrella I thought I lost. Totes in my house all of a sudden. Like it must have ran off and partied while I went and bought a new one, then showed back up. Now I'm giving it to you. Enjoy the umbrella. Blue Bear, thank you so much, my girl. From Raymond, who said, calling Peach. You know what's a good way to get to know someone better? Send them a card like this. Let's see where to start. Maybe I should tell you something about me that you don't know. Oh, I'm out of space. Regretfully, Raymond. Well, I think that's the hint telling me that I need to send more letters, and I definitely would love to send more letters while it's winter. I'll explain a little bit more later on. Happy Home Academy. I don't care yet. Marlo, our first letter from Marlo. How you doing, sezrawrr? I found this little number buried in my closet and I thought of you. I can't pull it off anymore, but maybe you can. Shoot, I know you can. Wear it and think of me. Gahaha. Yeah, I spelled out a laugh. Your pal, Marlo. That's so sweet. I love that that's our first piece of mail from Marlo. And then from Matilda, who said, my dear friend, Gold Star, I'm writing to you because we get along so well. I wanted to tell you that I value open and honest communication, so please, if anything ever comes to mind, feel free to talk to me. I'm here for you. Oh, Matilda, I love you so much. I'm going to star that one. She's a sweetie pie. Anyway, let's see what we got in the mail, the goodies that we got. What do we have here? We have the framed fossil poster. Fantastic. What do we have here? The spider umbrella Blue Bear. You know me so freaking well. Let's model that one. Let's just model that one off right now. If I could not blank on it for a second. There it is. Very good. I love that. I think I already have one though, but thank you, Blue Bear. Also surprised that that was your umbrella. Anyway, what did Marlo give me? A knit cap with ear flaps. Look, it's just not my vibe. I'm so sorry, Marlo. It's just really not my vibe. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm going to put those things away. And then I need to... Actually, no, I should have done a couple other things first. Okay, so hold on. Maybe we'll pause on what I would normally do and we'll go and celebrate Roscoe's birthday first. Just because, like, I have that in my brain right now. I just really need to go and celebrate Roscoe's birthday. So I want to get changed into a special little outfit to go and celebrate Roscoe. And because it's winter, it needs to be kind of warm still, but I want to look dressed up. So let's go and get ready for Roscoe's birthday. Yes, let's get changed. All right, so I could wear my doublet, and I think I've got a pair of pants. Yeah, here, the flashy slacks. We could go with that. And then maybe I could go with... Do I go with the birthday hat? No, I don't want to go with the birthday hat. Do I just go with my... Oh, I could go with the top hat, though. That could be a fun little, like, party vibe, right? Except for the shoes. I need to change the shoes. Hold on. Let me just change my shoes into something else. Oh, I do have the business shoes. What do we think of that as a potential party outfit? Do I have a better top, though? I could swear that I had, oh yes, I've got just a normal tuxedo jacket, or I've got the vampire costume. The vampire costume could be fun to go with, right? Because it ties in the red in the hat. I kind of think we do that to go to Roscoe's birthday. I love that, just because it's like a cold weather outfit. I can get away with wearing that in the cold because it's winter, right? So now I need to come up with a present for Roscoe. So I generally have a few things that I give my villagers for their birthdays, and they're generally like the same sort of items that I would like to have be displayed in their houses. I wonder if I've got any. I do. Oh, thank goodness. I've got a mini cactus set. That's what I wanted to give. I give generally all of my villagers a mini cactus set because I like seeing it in their houses, and they all generally really like it. So I think we're just going to do a mini cactus set for Roscoe's birthday, and then I should have some wrapping paper in here. I should. Where are we? Is it here? Nope, it's still going down for that. Here, I've got plenty of black wrapping paper. Let's wrap that up. So wrap this mini cactus set for Roscoe. Let's go to his birthday party. I'm so excited. Happy birthday, Roscoe. I was going to say we might move his house today. He was next on my list for residents whose houses I want to move. So happy birthday, Roscoe. You're moving. Okay, that's like my big present from me today, right? Let's go. Alrighty, up we go. We're going to move his house to be right here. That's what I want to do. So Marlowe's house is all moved and the pathway is all done super nicely. Very exciting. So I'd love to get Roscoe moved over there today. There's the snow pal I made yesterday, slowly melting. Roscoe, I'm coming for you, my guy. In I come. I'm so excited. Your birthday! Oh, Roscoe, you're such a sweetie. You said, oh, Peach, you came to my birthday party. I sure appreciate you being here. And Matilda's here too. That's such a vibe. Look at Roscoe in his little jacket. Oh my God, he's so cute. Matilda with the little bow on her head. This is the whole vibe. I love them so much. Let's have a chat to the birthday boy. Nay, parties like this with all my good pals make sure make an old horse feel appreciated. That's to say nothing of the gifts. Say, you bring me something too? I sure did, my guy. I sure did. Here it is. I hope you'll like it. This is a real classy wrapping job. Must be something real special. A mini cactus set. Nice of you to bother, kiddo. Oh, I think he liked it. Thanks for your gift, kiddo. Really took the sting out of getting even older, you know. Oh, you're just a cranky old horse, man. I love you. Let's have a chat to Matilda really quick. Today's a day for celebration. It's Roscoe's birthday. Let's be sure to make it fabulous. Indeed. Shall we go and help Roscoe blow out his candles? Here you are, my guy. Let's blow out your candles. Let's do it. There we go. He totally blew out his candles, right? Fabulous. Very, very good. Let's have another quick chat to Roscoe, the birthday boy. Having fun, Peach? Oh, yeah. Ow, watch me go. You're dancing away, my guy. Let's have a little dance ourselves because we can. I've removed the reaction. Hold on. I generally have it in here so I can do this super easily. It's not Glee. No, it's not Viva. Is it this one? Feeling it. Yeah, this is what I do. We're dancing with Roscoe. It's a whole vibe, right? So cute. I absolutely love it. He's humming our island tune as well. That's so cute. We'll have one more chat to both of them. It's not a birthday without a cake, but why must it always be cake? Who decided that, wee baby? Well, I mean, I guess the person does. You know, there's been times where I said that I didn't want a cake. I've done cupcakes before, but I've also done, I guess, ice cream cake. But I've done other things as well that were not cake. It doesn't have to be cake. If you don't want cake, don't have cake. It's your birthday. One of these days, we should stick a candle in a kimchi stew just to spice things up a bit. I like that. I like that. All right, Roscoe. Hope you're having plenty of fun. Didn't expect to enjoy it myself, but this day's full of surprises. I'm so glad my guy Roscoe. Happy birthday! I hope that you loved it. Oh, I can't wait to see your mini cactus set in your house. With that being said, we're gonna head out now. Heading home, Peach? Thanks for coming and for bringing me a present. You're the best. No, you are, Roscoe. Happy birthday. Oh, yay! So cute. I love it. All right, with that being said, we're going to go home and get changed, and we're going to do our usual checking in with each other things that we generally do. So I have some Nook Miles things to share with you. I've got a new song that we need to register, KK Moody. I'm really excited to hear what that sounds like. We also have the potential for new gyroids, which I have right here. So let's dig them up first thing, okay? So we can see, do we have new gyroids? There's 2 that I need to get and 1 that we're going to be given. So a flutteroid. Oh my gosh, that's one of the ones we needed. That's so good. That means that we need to be given 1 and we need to find 1. Oh, that's a new one. That's so exciting. We're so close to the end of the gyroids. So good. What is this one? Could you imagine? Okay, well, it's another one. That's fine. Another one of the same. It's just really making sure that we got that one. Could you imagine if we got the last one that we need to find ourselves? It's a Spikenoid. No. So we've got 1 left that we need to find ourselves and 1 that we're going to be given. And I'm hoping we're going to be given that last one today. So very exciting. So let's go home and we'll change my clothes and then we'll register KK Moody and have a listen to that. And then we'll check out the Flutteroid. And then I've got to talk to you about some Nook Miles stuff and some wintry plans as well for winter, okay? It's all good. All right. Let's get changed first. Back into my usual winter garb. Let's do that. Where is my winter's dress? There it is. And then I need to put on my slippers. There we go. My faux shielding boots. And I need to put on my beanie. There we are. That's what we look like for winter. All right, let's register KK Moody. Let's have a listen, my friends, to what this sounds like. Am I going to like it better than KK performing it? I don't know, because I really, really, really liked KK performing it. That's going to be one of my favorite KK performances that I've ever seen, actually, not just here on Sezurbia, but in general, right? Let's have a listen. That's very cute and very romantic sounding. I think I do like KK performing it better though. Anyway, just had a different charm about it, right? Plus there was an woo in there. Anyway, back to KK dub for us and then let's check out the Flutteroid right now. Let's check it out. We got 2, so let's put them both out actually and see what's going on with both of them. We got 2 different ones, so let's have a listen. That one was full headbanging for a second. It was like whipping its hair around. So it's very percussive. It's also another one that just looks like it's perpetually going, which I love those ones. They're the funniest ones to me. It's cute. I'm glad that we've got it, considering we needed to get it. And I'm hoping that we're going to be adding another one to the collection today, and then we'll only have 1 left. That'd be really nice. But before we find out, I need to talk to you about some Nook Miles stuff. Also, let's just check out the recipe that we got. Falling snowball, that's actually really, really cute. I will never use that. Not in my house anyway, but that's cute. I could potentially use that somewhere else maybe. Anyway, I don't know. We'll figure that out another time. Anyway, big Nook Miles I've got, because as you can see, you've got the bug here. Get miles. Earn miles for catching creepy crawlies. Every bug you catch is one that won't be surprising someone in their sock drawer. Very true. I have officially caught 2,013 bugs. I've got to catch 5,000 total. We're on our way to the last one. I've been talking about that for a little while. We're doing the same thing for fish at the moment. I'm not quite there for fish. And we're doing the same thing for sea creatures. We don't have to catch as many sea creatures though. And I'm on my way for that one as well. I don't think I have any more big Nook Miles, but that's okay because there's some other ones that I do want to take a look at as well. So I want to take a look at things like, where are they? Popular Pen Pal. We have officially sent 7 letters. This winter, I'm not going to be doing any big decorating things because I feel like it's just so hard to see with the snow what things are going to look like. So I'm going to put off all of my decorating things until spring now, which means what am I going to do in the meantime? I want to be doing some of my Nook Miles things, some of the big things that take a really long time for Nook Miles. And so we're going to be writing a lot of letters this winter because we've got to write 200 letters total and we've written 7. So I'm not saying we're going to make it to the end, but I would love to get a lot further along in writing letters. So it's things like that. And it's things like Snow Maestro here because I've made 7 Snowboys. I need to make another 13 for Nook Miles. So I need to get this one finished this winter. So we're going to be working on Snowboys every episode. And as you saw, in between every episode as well, until we get to the 20 that we need. Technically, I could do that within the next 2 weeks if I make a perfect snow pal every day, right? But I don't know that I'm going to be able to make a perfect one every day. So I've got plenty of time. If I don't, it's all good. So other things I would like to do are things like Wispy Island Secrets, completing things with Wisp. Hopefully for some of the night episodes that I'm going to be doing during winter, Wisp could hang around because I've got to help Wisp 4 more times, but Wisp only comes around at nighttime. So I would like to get that finished this winter. Gulliver's Travails, we've got to see Gulliver 8 more times for Nook Miles. I don't think we're going to see Gulliver 8 more times in winter, but every time we see Gulliver, I need to help him. And then I need to help him a further 10 more times in order to get the golden shovel as well. So I'd like to get a lot closer to finishing that. For KK Mania, just out of curiosity, we've been to 27 KK shows. That's fabulous. I love it. I think we've got to go to 100 in total. I can't quite remember. Anyway, you ought to know this is one that I want to finish. Maybe even today we could finish this one because this is all about giving scallops to Pascal. We've done it 19 times. I just need to find one more scallop and give it to Pascal and we could complete that one today maybe. Set Sail for Adventure is another one that I would really like to work on during winter. These are going to Kapp'n Islands with Kapp'n and going to these islands that can be rare islands. We can get the vines and the glowing moss that are going to be helpful for creating some things that I would like to create. So I would like to complete this one during winter as well. I can't remember how many times we need to go to Kapp'n Islands with Kapp'n, but I would like to do that today. Every single episode with you and me together, we are going to go to a Kapp'n Island, okay? I've done those 2 already. Maybe we could even get started on doing things like the DIY Goods Wanted. This is at the hotel. Maybe we could look at starting those kinds of things as well. We are going to be having a fishing tourney at some point during winter, so we will be doing that when that rolls around as well. The golden milestone, the next one's probably going to be the golden shovel. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So they're the big things that I really want to work on during winter. And even doing things like, is this for for harvesting? No, this is planting produce starts. See, I could even do this kind of thing. See, I have my fruit and veggie orchard area all worked out beautifully. But for this one, it wants me to plant at least another 50 veggie starts. So I can plant them and then I can just reap what they harvest and then just get rid of them. And that's what I think I want to do because I've already got my established fruit and veg area. I'm just going to fulfill the Nook Miles requirements, but just keep my fruit and veg area the way that it is, right? And then executive producer, this is for harvesting things from fruit and veg. So we've done 621. I've harvested 621 things. Pick of the bunch is this is fruit that I've sold. So I've got to sell a lot of fruit as well. Tomorrow's trees today. I've got to plant more trees, but that will come with developing the island. Selling seashells. I would maybe like to finish that one in winter as well. I just can take a whole bunch of seashells to the store and sell them. Yeah, there's just a lot of things a lot of big Nook Miles stuff that take a lot of time that I would like to try and get a lot closer to finished or completely finished during winter. That's all. Just while I'm putting off all my decorating stuff, right? How many? Oh, we're at 126 for Smile Isle. We're doing pretty well with that. With that being said, now that I've mentioned that, let's just go and do we're going to do some stuff just around the islands today. I don't have any massive plans. It's just going to be, I mean, maybe we can go to Harv's Island and see what Red's got for sale. We're going to go to a Kapp'n Island. About to go and see if we can get given one of the last gyroids that we need. And to do that, we're going to go to the museum. And then once we're in the museum, we're going to go up the stairs to a gyroid lover in the Roost, Brewster. Brewster loves gyroids. We see them all the time. And I'm hoping, last episode we had our last coffee that we need to have at the Roost. I have not had a coffee since because I think Brewster's going to give me something with this coffee. So let's just find out, right? You watch, it's not going to happen, and then I'm going to be like, wait, what do you mean? Anyway, was hoping I'd see you today. Care for some coffee? It's 200 bells a cup. Absolutely, my guy. Coo, you want pigeon milk in that? I'ma say yes, please, because that's just what I do, right? Coo, coming right up. See, he's got gyroids in his little pantry bit there. You can see them. He loves gyroids. And he gives you one. I know he does. And it's a very specific one that only he can give you. Anyway, I brewed this cup especially for you. Drink up, Coo. I'll do just that. It's so sweet and mild. It must be the magic of the pigeon milk that makes it so dreamy. Coo, thank you very much. No, thank you, my guy. Now, let's see if he's... Oh, I needed to do that for Nook Miles Plus. Fantastic. You love completing Nook Miles Plus stuff. But let's see. Is he going to give me something when I go to walk out the door? Let's see. Coo sezrawrr, you got a minute? I sure do, my guy. I'm coming right back in the door for you. I've got something for you. Think of it as my way of saying thanks. This is why I waited so we could have a coffee together. A Brewstoid! I'll put it in your pockets for you. It's a gyroid in the shape of Brewster. It's so exciting. Thank you so much. And that is another one I can tick off my list, which means we only have one more gyroid to get. Super exciting. We got the Brewstoid. So, shall we go and check out what the Brewstoid looks and sounds like, what it does as a part of a functioning gyroid? That would be cool. And then maybe we can go and check out what's going on at Harv's Island, right? Also, I should have, in a couple of days, I should have someone asked to leave because... Who did I have asked to leave? Was it Raymond? No, it was Matilda. Matilda asked to leave a few days ago. So I'm hoping that either today or maybe in the next couple of days, we're going to have someone asked to leave, meaning that hopefully very soon we're going to have another villager hunt. That would be very nice. But it depends on who asks to leave, right? Like if it's one of my dreamies, no, you're absolutely not leaving. Let's check out the Brewstoid though. Are you ready? There he is. Let's check out, let's have a listen to him. He coos at you like a pigeon. That's very, very cute, and I'm so glad. And you can only get that for completing all of the coffees at the Roost. So fantastic. We have done that. We only have one more gyroid left to get, and that's very exciting. So we are going to go to Harv's Island right now, okay? Let's go and do that. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about some plans that I have during winter. Like, I don't have really anything big planned today. Like, for the thumbnail of this video, I'm probably just going to go back to Roscoe's house and take a thumbnail with him for his birthday, right? Because I don't really have anything massive planned for this episode. But I do have some plans because we're not going to be doing really any decorating outside. I do have some decorating inside that I want to do. I want to start looking at decorating my house on the inside. I don't think we'll finish it, but if I could maybe look at getting... See, I say a kitchen, but I don't have enough kitchen stuff. And then I say a bedroom. Maybe I could get my bedroom done. I want to start on my house, that's all. Anyway, that's not going to be today, because today I want to fly right now and I want to go to Harv's Island. Thank you very much. I want to see what Red's got on offer for some art, because I have how many pieces of art? 11. I have 11 pieces of art left to get, okay? I've got 6 things that are always genuine and 5 things that could be real or fake. So that's a pretty good ratio. Actually, I've done really well on getting all the things that have the potential to be fake. I've done very, very well. But let's see. Please, my guy, have something for me today. Also, while I'm here, I could maybe see if there's a couple things that I want to get recolored. I know there's one thing for certain I would like to get recolored. Oh, I have both of those things. Red! Red! Let me cry at you for a second, because you keep having things that I've already got, and it makes you sad. It should, because you should have things that I don't have yet, Red. Anyway, let me just go and speak to... he's no longer... I was going to say Cornema, but he's no longer Cornema because it's not autumn anymore. He's back to being Tortimer. Hi, Tortimer. How's it going? Well, well, well. You're looking spry, sezrawrr. What do you need? I want to get some items from storage. Thank you. So one thing that I really want to look at getting recolored, I have this couch. I mentioned it a few episodes ago that I got this couch. It's the elegant sofa. It's this one here. And it's going to match my bed. And I want to see what that's going to look like. Also, I want to see about the Moroccan tray table, what other colors we can get that. The wedding bench, I want to see what other colors we can get that in. Also, this item here is the elegant console table. How beautiful is that? We are absolutely going to be using that in the house, right? I want to look at... Is there anything else I want to look at getting recolored? I felt sure that I would have other things that I wanted to look at. I do. I know I do. I've just got to find them. I guess the nuptial bell we can check out as well. I know that I have got some decorative posts, like signposts that have banners on them. Here they are. These things, the marketplace decorations. We're going to get them and see what they recolor into. Do I have anything else here, though, that I want to recolor? I don't think so there. How cute is that little fruit basket, by the way? Absolutely adorable. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Let me just make sure. Oh, hold on. There was this one, the nuptial door plate. I can get that recolored too. Also, I can look at recoloring this heart door plate just in case I want to gift that to a villager. And that's it. All right. Now, that's all I need for the minute, but I'll be coming back to probably put all those things back in storage, right? So let's go and see. Hi, Reese and Cyrus. How's it going, friendos? I am looking to get things customized. Absolutely. What's your order? Well, today, the elegant sofa. I really need to see what this looks like in black, right? Gold, silver, brown, white, black, and then white with stripe, gold diamonds, the Damascus pattern red. Please tell me we're going to have Damascus pattern black. Oh, we do have Damascus pattern black. You love to see that. That is stunning. That is stunning. And I need that. So yes, thank you. Give that to me. 100%. Thank you. All right, so that's the first thing. Let's see what else we can get recolored, right? Yes, I sure am. Let us Moroccan tray table. This is in purple. I have a feeling that's going to be the color that I like the most. Oh, it comes in a black. That's interesting. It's just I've got the Moroccan sofa. That's what I put at my hotel, in front of my hotel. And that didn't come in a black. But this is a black. I like that. I'll probably use that. Let's get that recolored into black. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you, Reese and Cyrus. I'm so sorry to just make you listen to the clapping while I was taking a drink, but look, I found it really funny. All right. Let's see. What are we doing now? Yes, I want to. Wedding bench. Cute. Chic. Garden. Chic is probably going to be the nicest one out of all of them for my vibe. You couldn't have done like gothic? Anyway, it's fine. I'll recolor it into that for the minute. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but you know, it's fine. Thank you. So I'd say it'll be the same for the nuptial bell. I already know what the door plate looks like. The nuptial bell, blue, brown. With the red roses, that is very, very pretty. Thank you so much, Cyrus. I can already see there's a few things that I put in my pocket that can't be recolored. So we're going to find out what they are, I suppose. The marketplace decorations, they can't be... I only bought them thinking that I would be able to recolor them, and now I'm mad. Anyway, I guess I'm not going to be using any of them, and I'm going to be selling them instead. Anyway, the nuptial door plate, I already know. We can do it in this beautiful red and white. Okay, the gold is the nicest. There we go. Once Cherry moves in, I want to give that to her to put on her house because she's got this beautiful red and grey house. I want to give everyone a door plate for their house. Like, that will suit their house. So, we'll have a look at this other heart one that I have as well. Alright, comes in pink, blue. The monotone is so cute. I didn't know you could get it in that. Light blue, green, orange, red, or purple. Well, I think, I could even get it in purple for Matilda and Muffy's houses. But I'm going to get it in monotone because that's going to be so cute for like Nan's house. Adorable. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. And then I'll need to get another couple of them so I can get them recolored into purple. Interesting. All right, with that being said, that's everything I've got for today. Thank you, guys. And hello, Tortimer. I'm going to put things in storage. Thank you. Everything in storage. Cool beans. Thank you. Nope, that's all I need from you. Thank you. Harv. Let's see what Sahara's got in the way of rugs and flooring really quick while we are here. Thank you. Okay. No? Question mark? No, I don't think so. I don't think I need any of that stuff, Sahara. All good. I'm gonna quickly check in with Leaf. Just make sure there's no bushes or anything that I want. Is it holly that is for winter? I'm here to shop. Is it holly for winter? It is holly. I was correct. And oh, my red hibiscus starts. I don't know how many I've got. I love those plants. Those bushes. They're beautiful. I don't need tomatoes or carrots. Hyacinths and tulips. I don't need either of them. I'll just buy some more hibiscus starts. You just never know. They're not always available to buy, so I'll just buy some while I've got the option here. Just another 5 I think will be perfectly fine, because I think I've still got some at home. That's all. Thank you, my friends. You're such a cutie. Anyway, I'm going to head out now. Thanks, everyone, except for Red. I feel bad for singling him out like that, but do better, my guy. I need you to be bringing in things I don't have, okay? We're at the mercy of red. It's all good. I'm ready to go home. I am ready to bust buns and burners and bounce back to Cherry Town. Let's pack snacks and make tracks. It's all good. So, I think now we'll go on the Kapp'n tour just while I'm going places, right? We'll just go on the Kapp'n tour, get that one. Oh, while I'm here, maybe I should send some letters, actually. I do have to send some letters. I need to make a habit of sending lots of letters. I'll send some letters. Okay, I want to send to a resident here. Yes, I want to send to Matilda. Sounds good. Let's do that. Okay. Oh, this one's really pretty. Let's go with that one. Okay, dear Matilda, and I will be right back once I finish writing this letter to Matilda. Look, I just said I think you are so sweet. I'm keeping it short and sweet today. There we go, Matilda. Okay? Thank you. We're going to send another letter. It's fine. We've got to send a lot of letters. So every single episode we have together, my friends, for the entirety of winter, we're going to be sending letters to all of my dreamies, okay? And maybe I should send some letters to not my dreamies as well. Maybe we can send a letter to Blue Bear. I feel bad. I'm not going to do what I did with Rolf, where I'm just going to write leave. I'm not going to do that. But, you know, I understand if you want to be a pop star on another island, right? Like, if you wanted to leave Blue Bear, that would be a-okay with me, okay? Like, I love you, but I would love to love and leave you as well. Anyway, I feel bad, but, like, at least I didn't just say leave, right? Okay, let's send another letter. This time we're gonna send it to... We'll send it to Raymond. Okay, let's go with this one for Raymond. Your little teeths are so cute, Raymond. They are. I love your little teeths. Your little teeths are adorable. They're so cute. All right, who are we going to send a letter to now? We are going to send a letter to a resident here. Thank you. We will send it to Nan. To Nan. I'm going to use this one for Nan. Please don't wear that shirt that Piper gave you because I just don't like it, Nan. I'm sorry. Just please don't wear that shirt. I'm so sorry. All right, we're going to send even more letters. It's okay. We're going to be doing this for the foreseeable future, my friends. It's all good. That's why we're going to make them short and sweet, right? Roscoe! Let's send a letter to Roscoe. All right, let's do this one for Roscoe because it's his birthday today. So we can just say happy birthday, right? Happy birthday to you from me. Thank you, Roscoe. So cute. All right, we're going to send even more letters. I think it's 4 more letters I've got to send for today. We send 1 to each villager a day. Well, an episode, right? Okay, Olivia is next on the list. To Olivia, let's send her a pretty one. A pretty standard one, right? Maybe we'll send her this one. Your toe beans are so cute, Olivia. I love seeing your toe beans. They are adorable because you are a cat and you have toe beans. All right, 3 more letters. We've got to send one to Piper, to Marlo, and to Bella. How could I forget Bella, my girl? Aww. All right, Bella. What one are we going to do for you? Maybe we'll do the fireworks one. Bella. I love when your eyes go all crazy looking, like when she's really excited and her eyes go really wide and they're like red. I love that. Because I do, Bella. I love when you're so excited like that. It's very cute. All right, 2 more letters to send to Marlo and to Piper. I think Piper's next. Let's send one to Piper. Yes. I know exactly what I'm going to say on this one. It's going to be a little mean. Let's go with this gem one for Piper. The airport is ready when you are, which is really kind of mean sounding. But look, if Piper wants to leave, I would be happy for her to leave too. So the airport is ready when you are, my girl. Okay, it's fine. She was only a temporary one. I love Piper. She's very sweet, like blueberries. But if she wants to leave, cool. That would also be great. One more letter to send to Marlo. All right, to Marlo. We need a cool card from Marlo because he's the mob boss, right? Your little glasses are so cute because they are Marlo. They suit your little face perfectly. I love that. With that being said, we have just sent a letter to every single one of my villages, which means we should be up to 17 letters sent, right? 17 letters sent. Let me just check on that really quick. That's what we should be up to. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I've lost it. Where is it? Where is it? It's a purple one, isn't it? On this side? Maybe it's not. I'm imagining things. Where is this freaking thing? Where is it? Nook Miles. Popular pen pal. It's the orange one on the right for future reference. 16? Oh, it's because I've only got 9 villages. That's right. We just sent 9 cards. Okay, well, that's okay. We're 4 away from getting to the next level. Next episode, we will get that. That is very good. So with that being said, now we are done with the airport. Now I'm going to go on a Kapp'n tour with Kapp'n. And then we might finish up the episode not long after that. The other thing that I haven't sort of mentioned yet is for winter, I think the episodes are just going to be a little bit shorter. Just because we're not doing anything like crazy major decorating, we're going to have shorter episodes unless it's villager hunting, okay? If it's I don't have enough money to do the money tree right now. Hold on, let me just go get some more money. Yes, I do. What am I talking about? I was going to be like, no, I have over 100,000 bells. I just for some reason didn't see that 99,000 bell bag in my pocket, right? That was weird. Sorry about that. Yeah, just because we're not doing anything, like I had plans to decorate Bella and Raymond's residential area, and I have plans to do, I mean, the same for what's going to be Marlo, Roscoe, and Nan's area, but just because, like, it's winter and I struggle with the snow on the ground, and it's like I can't really see what things are really going to look like. So just while we are having some shorter episodes, because we're not doing that kind of decorating, we're probably going to have some shorter episodes. Did I just repeat myself? Just while we're not doing the decorating, we're going to have shorter episodes, is what I meant to say, through winter. Okay. The other thing that I need to do is find the snow pals. So let me just see if I can do that before we go on a Kapp'n tour, right? Because I can't forget that. And I did kind of promise that I was going to do that with you today, even though it stresses me out. Kix is here. I love how Isabel didn't think to mention that Kix is here. That's fine. Where do we have our little snowballs, right? Okay, they must be up, because surely they can't be in the fruit and veg area because we're largely pathed over there. Let me just make sure. Hi, Raymond! We don't have them in here, right? Because there's not much of an area for them to spawn, really. This is the shirt that I didn't want Nan to wear, by the way. This is the shirt that I'm like, Nan, please don't wear that shirt, because I just don't love that shirt. I really just don't love it, Nan. Can you not wear that shirt, please? I might have to go and tell Isabel that I don't want her to wear it. All right, do we have the snow pals over here, mayhaps? No, because I would have seen before. So we've got a couple more areas that they could spawn in. They could have spawned right up the top next to the cemetery, because they won't have spawned in the cemetery. And this is another reason why I need to finish building the snow pals this winter, because once I really start developing the island, we're not going to have enough room for them to spawn in. They need the room to be able to spawn in. There's only like one little patch of area left, unless it's on the bump out against the beach that they've spawned in. But it could be up here behind. Okay, there's one. Aha, and there's a dung beetle. Roll on the other one. Let me catch that dung beetle. Where are you? Don't you dare roll that into Raymond's house. Thank you. I got you. This species does like feces indeed. Hi, Rossetti. I don't need you. We're just gonna kick that. And we're gonna hopefully be able to start rolling it soon. Because kicking them stresses me out because they're very uncontrollable when they're being kicked. So let me just start kicking this one. And start kicking it the other way. Alright. Now, which one am I going to have be the head and which one am I going to have be the body? They're much the same size at the moment. Let's do this one for the body. Okay, I'm feeling the pressure. With knowing that you guys are going to be watching this as I'm doing this, I'm feeling the pressure a little bit. Okay, how tall do we have that at the moment? Not very tall. Yeah, we can go taller on that. That's okay. And then I'll roll it back down a little bit. Okay, now we need to work on the head a little bit. And I'll see how that looks. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be good or not. I don't know if that's going to be good. Is that going to be good? I'm just going to say, screw it. If it's not perfect, then that's fine. But I did it. Are you sure? I feel like the head looks a bit big for the body, but hey, it's saying that I did it. I can't believe it. You got everything right. Color check, shine check, size check. You made everything about me perfect. I'm very relieved about that. We have a word for people like you in the snow world. Amazing. Did you get that? Amazing. But I'm so happy right now. I know it's dangerous for snow folks to cry, but I don't think I can help myself. Even I can't play it cool here. I'm practically melting with appreciation for you and your snow skills. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snow crafter. Let's see. I know. I'll show you how to make an ice wall. Check out your Nook phone. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. I put your thank you gift among your belongings. Now go on and craft an item that'll remind you of me. Wow, I could be a snow model, and you've got the makings of a pro snow sculptor. I love that. Thank you so much for that. Its head still looks a bit too big for its body for me, but anyway, that's fine. It's telling me that it's perfect, so I will take that. Also, I'll take this gyroid fragment that I see on the beach over here. We'll go and bury that too. Phew, that's a relief. Pressure's off for today. That's 5 in a row that I've made perfect though, right? So I'm gonna have to muck it up eventually. But what if I don't? What if I somehow manage to just make all the rest and we get this done in like 2 weeks? That'd be great. And then I don't have to worry about making snow pals anymore. That would be so good. All right, let's get that buried and cooking away to hopefully be the last gyroid that I need. That would be so good as well. All right, now let me just run around in a circle apparently. Let me just go and put those things that I've got in storage, and then we're gonna go and do a Kapp'n tour. Very good. Put away. Actually, I'll keep the clump of weeds out, but I will put the dung beetle away and the large snowflake away as well. Thank you. Now, I do have to remember myself for later. I haven't planted the money tree. Maybe I should just go and do that now so I don't forget to do that later. It's fine. I will go and do that now. All right. Nope, it's up this end for the money trees. No worries. Hi, Kicks. Beautiful. Well, I think we've just passed 12 million bells in the bank account, so we're doing well for money. But I want to get to a point where I won't even have to think about money anymore, and I don't think I'm quite there yet. Like, it still feels a bit stingy when I have to think about upgrading my storage in my house for another 500,000 bells. That still stings a little bit. And I just want to get to the point with money where, like, I just don't even have to worry about it. Pretty much, like, it doesn't matter anyway, because I've got to catch 5,000 bugs and 5,000 fish, and that's how we're making our money, by selling all of those things to CJ and to Flick, right? So, pretty much once we're done... Marlo, you got big glasses on today. They're so cute. I love that Marlow. You know, I'm always seeing you running around here willy-nilly. Be careful you don't slip and fall. That has never happened, but I know that it can. I've seen screenshots of it happening. People will fall over in the plaza. Do we think that might be a pike? It's probably a black bass, but I kind of want to catch it. Just in case it's a pike. I just should have known, right? I just should have known. Anyway, it's fine. Let's go and have a chat to Kapp'n. We're going to go on a Kapp'n tour after I see what's in this bottle. Actually, hold on. What recipe do we have in this bottle? From Grizzly, Knight's Helmet. I don't know that one yet. I probably won't ever make that, but you know, it's all good. I've learnt it anyway. Look at how cute my little peer is. Hi, Kapp'n. You ready to take a tour? Round trip fare will cost ye 1,000 miles. Hey, I'm ready to go. I sure am. Yar, that's 1,000 miles then. Time to set sail. Watch your step as ye hop on board. And we are going to listen to Kapp'n's shanties. We always do. Get used to this because we're doing this every episode for the foreseeable future, my friends. You don't get seasick, do you? Very cute, Kapp'n. That's adorable. Ooh, a nighttime island. That's so interesting. Very interesting. And it's a vine island. Wow. Yeah, we've arrived. I'll be here waiting for you when you're needing tools or if you're wanting to set sail for home. Thank you so much, my guy. What do we have? Oh, well, we got shooting stars. So, yes, please. Thank you very much. We've got some lilies. I've got some hydrangea bushes. Oh, shooting stars, quick. Quick. Because they'll rock up on my beach tomorrow. I was contemplating taking the already established lilies home with me, but I need to plant flowers anyway for Nook Miles, so that's totally fine. Okay. Oh, hi. Star fragments. You love to see that. A recipe. What recipe are we going to get? This should be a good one because we're on a, oh, an Aquarius urn. I already know that. So are we in summer? Is this a summer island right now? Summer at night? Could we get sharks? Should I be looking for fish with fins right now? That's fascinating. That's why the island looks so lush as well. Star fragments, very good. I'm looking for fish with fins. I'm doing a heckin' look. If I can get some sharkies, that'd be so good. But I won't hold out for it. If I don't see any soon, I won't grab any. But I do need to grab the vines, right? Also, if that's a gyroid fragment, I want to get that too. Not there, you silly belly. there we go. Another gyroid fragment to join the one we've just buried at home. Alright, let's jump up here. I'll grab those vines. Jump down. I'll grab these vines. Jump down, and I'll grab these vines. Very good. We have no glowing moss on this one, though. This is just a vine island. It's interesting. Just out of curiosity, let me just try something for a second. Okay, no worries. I was just... Because we have shooting stars and star fragments on the beaches, I was like, this isn't a star fragment island, is it? I don't think it is. We've got freaking fish with fins, though. Oh my god, I have to lock in for this right now. Seriously? Do I just fill my pockets with sharks while I'm here? Oh my god, I nearly missed it. I nearly missed it. I wasn't expecting it to go straight away. It's just a little sucker fish, but we have the potential. So I'm thinking that I fish my little heart away with some sharkies while I'm here to make some really good money with CJ. I mean, I gotta catch fish anyway. So let's do it, my friends. I'm so glad that I had that logic piece itself together in my brain thanks to the Aquarius urn that we got the recipe for. Alright. Come on. No, you're not a fish with fin. You need to have a fin. You're probably just a sea bass. Thank you. You also do not have fin. Need to have fin. Need to catch star fragments. Need to catch shooting stars. Need to put rod away until I see fish with fins so I can catch shooting stars. Ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da. Okay. Little shooting star shower there. Nice. Does that one have fins in front of me? I can't tell. I don't think it does. I think it's just a normal guy. But you don't have fins. I want you to go away. Go away. Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't have fins. Go away. Okay, I'm going to stop getting the shooting stars, okay? Because I don't actually need them. And if we're in a summer island, specifically Aquarius season, because we got the Aquarius urn, I think I've already got some Aquarius fragments as well. So I'm just going to keep my eye out for some sharkies. That would just be really nice. Come on, sharkies, where are you? Come on, sharkies. Don't make me leave with a suckerfish and a suckerfish only. Aw, come on. You don't have fins. You're probably just a sea bass. I could catch the little honeybee. You're so cute. Hi, honeybee. Well, there goes my net. And I don't have another one. That's interesting. I've got 2 rods, though, so if I could just get some more fish with fins, that would be real great. I would love that. I'll do a couple more rounds, though. And then... Oh, I've just thought, if this is a summer island, maybe we've got stags as well. Although, I don't know what time of night this island is, so maybe we're too late for stags. I don't know. This could be an after midnight island in which the stags would not be available anymore. But fish with fins should be. Where are you, sharkies? If I could just at least get one other shark that's not a suckerfish, then I will be happy. That would be great. Jeez Louise, where are they? They're not gonna go away. Okay, this is going to be the last pass round. If I don't see any fish with fins, then I'll go home. I was going to say, if I see any fish. Okay, we're going to go one more to the other side. Just to see if it's refreshed over there, and then we'll head out, okay? God, if I could just get that one to go away, thank you. And this one? Alright, we're gonna make our way back down to the boat. Of course, still passing by the beach just in case there is a fish with fins, right? That was a good theory though, and it was true, I was correct. They just decided not to give me any more fish with fins. That's alright. I still had a good time. Kapp'n, it's time to go home. Eh? I'm ready to go home. Back to Sezurbia, eh? Indeed. Remember, there is no returning here later. Do you have all your booty? Yes, I do. Then back we go. Be kind to me, old vessel, and mind your step as you hop aboard. Thank you so much. And as again, we are going to hear Kapp'n's other sea shanty. Thank you. A trip isn't over till you're back home safe and sound. Got it? I agree. Very cute, Kapp'n. You're such a family man. I love that. Now, there is one more thing that I want to do today, and that is hopefully find a scallop so that we can finish off the Pascal Nook Miles. That would be really great, and then we'll finish up, okay? So let me get changed. Can't believe the only one fish with fins with a freaking suckerfish. Anyway, it's fine. Also, I do not recommend diving or swimming in the ocean with a beanie on. I just forgot to take it off. Sorry. A scallop? A mussel? An oyster? My bad. I don't know creatures. You'd think I would by now because I've finished having all of these donated and Blathers has told me all about them, but it kind of just goes in one ear and then out the other. It's just a lot of information to remember. I don't know how he does it, right? Ah, sea cucumber. If we could just find a scallop and give it to Pascal, that would make me so happy. Because I've been saving diving until I could be here with you today so we could finish it together. Ah, sea star! All right. Come on, Scallop. Give it to me. Oh, also I need to move Roscoe's house. That's something else I've just remembered that I needed to do. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. A big one. That's another sea cucumber. That's okay. Yes, I have to move Roscoe's house. I also have to go and take the thumbnail with him because he's going to be the thumbnail of this video. All right, come on, give me a scallop. An acorn barnacle. That's okay. All right. Can we have any more bubbles anywhere? Would be really nice. Okie doke. That's okay. So, next episode, I think that, okay, it's not a night episode, next episode. So next episode, I want to plan where I'm going to be having Nan and Matilda's houses going, like, no, not Nan. Matilda and Muffy's houses, sorry, because they're the purple houses and they're going together. I want to plan that area. I want to dig up the purple roses and the tulips that I've got there and start making like a proper little residential area for them, path it out, work out the pathing. And also I want to design the area in front of it because that area on the map, when I went through and redesigned the map, that was the only area that I didn't redesign. Was what was going to be in front of the flower breeding area that was there. That's a muscle. So I want to, I've been thinking about like putting a fountain in the little area that's going to be in front of their houses and like doing some little seating around the fountain and putting some spooky trees or something. That could be fun. So like thinking about that and laying out that area is really what I want to do next episode. Okay. That's going to be the big plan for next episode. And also, we'll next episode be able to move Nan's house as well, which is very exciting. I mean, that being said, that plan might change completely because, like I said, we are waiting to have people want to leave the island. So if someone else wants to leave the island in between this episode and next episode, then next episode will be a villager hunt. I have to wait and see, right? Have to wait and see. And with that being said, I'm hoping that maybe we can have someone leave on Sezurbia soon or want to leave over on Sezurbia. It's been a little minute over there. I haven't been playing as regularly over there. I got all my fences sorted over there. But maybe someone over there wants to leave soon and then we could do a villager hunt over there. That would be cool. I am going to have a bonus Jonas video for you this week. I'm going to be filming it after I film this episode. So if we could get a scallop right now, that would be great because I've got to go and film another episode of Happy Home Paradise. So that would be real great if we could get a scallop for Pascal right now. Because I didn't really think it was going to take a full lap of the island to do that. And I mean, we've done nearly a half lap of the island already. Come on. Well, it's going to be another sea cucumber, right? Oh, no. I take it back. I eat my words immediately. It was an anemone. I just really want a scallop for Pascal, please. So I can go back to diving regularly and not have to worry about missing the moment. Oh, well, this is a big one, and we're going on a little bit of a chasey-choo. Okay, what's the go? It's a crab. That'll be why. The Dungeness crab. But I can't carry anything else. Well, I will absolutely swap it because I've got some sea cucumbers. Lots of them. Let's swap it with that. Okay. So maybe I should get out of the water for a second and just offload my pockets so I can keep everything for the minute. Let me out. All right. Sorry, Nan's house. I'm just going to offload everything I have in my pockets right now. I'm so sorry to do this. I forgot that I would actually have to place these items right now and that I couldn't just like drop them from my pockets. No, a bigger one. And then a little guy. And then a bigger one. And then a little guy. And then a big one. And then a little guy. And then I can't remember if the turban shell is a big one or not. No, it's a little guy. That's okay, because I can place the other little guy like that. And everything else I should just be able to drop, right? Drop. 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 Yes, there is. Don't tell me porky pies. Don't tell me lies. And I'll drop that one too. And hopefully I'll be able to get a scallop. With all of that space that I have left in my pockets, right? Let's get back into it. Because oh me oh my, I am rapidly running out of time for this episode and I would just really like a scallop right now, please. Give me a scallop. That is not a scallop. I might have to give up on the scallop catching for this episode. Because I'm actually over time that I had for this episode. I thought I would be done now. Come on, give me a scallop. Some bubbles up there. Some bubbles down there too. Okay, I've got options. Well, that's not going to be it. Jeez Louise. Give me a scallop. I swear I've never had this much difficulty finding a scallop. Generally, I get 3 or 4 when I go diving like this now. Come on, give me a scallop. I guess I just have so many other options during the daytime that I don't have at nighttime when I generally do my diving right now. I've still got to move a house. Please be a scallop. That would be really great. I think I'm going to have to give up on the diving. How far away am I from my little cutout? Okay, I'm right there. We're going to go for this one. I'm not going to go back for the ones at the back, but we're going to go for this one. It's a star, sea star. I'm giving up on the diving for today, okay? Sorry about it. I just thought I was going to have, no worries, a perfectly fine time with getting what I needed, right? But no, alas, I did not. Why did I take my shoes off? I wanted to take off my wetsuit. Now I'm trying to rush because I am out of time. Overtime for this episode. All good. I do need to quickly move Roscoe's. You know what? No. No, I'm not going to move Roscoe's house this episode. That means it's fine. We'll move it next episode, okay? All right, you guys. With that being said, should I just get some sleep? I'll just lie down. And if anyone wants to come and visit me now, no, you don't. Okay, no, they don't. So it's all good. With that being said, you guys, that's another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons all done for today. For the first winter episode. Next episode, like I mentioned just before, hopefully we're going to be working on the area where we're going to put Muffy and Matilda's houses. That would be great, all going to plan, which you just never know. Plans can go out the window sometimes. That's okay. With that being said, if you would like to see more of me, more of my Animal Crossing New Horizons Let's Play here on More Sezrawrr, then hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell next to it to let YouTube know you want to hang out here with me more on Sezurbia. But with that being said, if you liked this video, let me know. You could hit the like button down below. That would be really cool. I would love that. And with that being said, you guys, I hope you're having a happy morning, noon or night, whatever time of day it is. I hope it is a great one for you, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.